Dear students, in this video, you will learn about complex power in terms of symmetrical components, sequence impedance of a symmetrical circuit. So, generally we know power is classified into three types: apparent power, active power, reactive power. Apparent power we are denoting with respect to S. Active power we are denoting with respect to P. Reactive power we are denoting with respect to Q. So, coming to the complex power in the symmetrical components. Complex power is the combination of apparent power, active power and reactive power. So, here S is equal to P plus JQ you can write. Apparent power S is equal to active power plus J into reactive power. If the symmetrical components of current and voltages are known, so if you know the current and voltages, so you can find out the power in three-phase circuit. So total complex power flowing in a three-phase circuit is given by S is equal to P plus J into Q. So if you know the current and voltages, so we can find out the power. So generally we know P is equal to VA cos phi in single phase. In three phase P is equal to root 3 VA cos phi, right? Power. So similar way, if you know the voltage and current, symmetrical components of voltage and current, if you know, you can find out the complex power. So where S is the total complex power, P is active power, Q is reactive power, right? So in terms of matrix, you can write S is equal to P plus JQ is equal to VA, VB, VC into IA conjugate, IB conjugate, IC conjugate. So if you multiply voltage and current, so we will get complex power. So when cos pi is equal to 1, so power factor is equal to 1, right? So this is how, so we will find out the complex power, right? So coming to the matrix formation, VABC is equal to VAVBC transpose, if you can write. So if you multiply with T matrix 1 1 1 1 A square A 1 A square, if you multiply, so you can get we can get the currents, right? So here we have a matrix relations here. So if you multiply these things, so you can get the currents. So next one, since AB, A matrix, B matrix, volt transpose equal to A conjugate plus B conjugate, you can write. AB, A matrix, B matrix conjugate is equal to A conjugate into B conjugate. So finally 1 1 1 1 A square A 1 A square into 1 A naught 1 A1 1 A2. So A conjugate is equal to A square, or A square conjugate is equal to A. So using that you can write this one, okay. So finally S is equal to P plus JQ. So here VA naught VA1 VA2 whole transpose is equal to 1 1 1 1 A square A 1 A square into same matrix 1 1 1 1 A square conjugate matrix 1 A square A into currents 1 A naught 1 A1 1 A2 conjugate. So if you multiply, if simplify, you will get finally this relation. So relation is S is equal to VA naught VA1 VA2 into 3 0 0 0 3 0 0 0 3 into IA naught IA1 IA2 whole conjugate, okay. So this is how we will find out the complex power in system. Okay. So finally, if you multiply, if you simplify, S is equal to P plus J0 is equal to 3 into VA0 into IA0 conjugate plus VA1 IA1 conjugate plus VA2 IA2 conjugate into VA. So finally, the symmetrical components of current and voltages are known. So we can find out the power consumed in the three-phase circuit. So symmetrical components of voltage and currents. So these values if you know, so we can find out the power consumed by the three-phase circuit. Okay. So this is about complex power. So next one, sequence impedance of symmetrical components. So sequence impedance of symmetrical components are, so VA, VB, VC voltages. So here in symmetrical circuit, the currents of a given sequence produce a voltage drop. So produce a voltage drop of the same sequence only. Consider three-phase symmetrical circuit as shown in this figure. So IA, IB, IC are the currents in the line. So line currents IA, IB, IC. So here these currents are written via a neutral ground. So N. So N is a neutral wire. So through the neutral wire, so these currents will be written. So neutral wire impedance is Zn we are considering. So each phase impedance is Z, current is IA, IB, IC. These are the line currents. So Zn is the impedance of the neutral. So neutral current is equal to IA plus IB plus IC. So according to that, so voltage drop across A phase, IA into Zn plus IN into Zn. So this is the neutral neutral current is IN, neutral impedance is Zn. So if you multiply, if you add both the voltage drops, that is equal to voltage across A phase. Okay. So IA into Z plus Zn plus IB into Zn plus IC into Zn. So you are writing like this. So voltage drop. Similarly, VB is equal to IA Zn plus IB Z plus Zn plus IC to Zn. Similarly, VC. So these are the voltages. Okay. So if you write in matrix form VA, VB, VC, so you will get a 3 by 3 matrix, impedance matrix, and IA, IB, IC will be product. So expressing the voltages and currents by their sequence components, we get so VA, VB, VC can write sequence components is like this matrix. So 1 1 1 1 A square A 1 A square into this one. So similarly IA, IB, IC, so we can write in sequence components like this. So here multiply. So multiply and simplify. So finally VA0, VA1, VA2 is equal to Z plus 3 Zn 0 0 0 Z 0 0 0 Z into IA0, IA1, IA2. So finally you can write VA0, VA1, VA2. So from this 4.5 equation, so VA0 is equal to Z into Z plus 3 Zn into IA0, VA1 is equal to Z into IA1, VA2 is equal to Z into IA2. The above equations indicate that in symmetrical circuit, currents of given sequence product voltage drops of the same sequence only. So that is, the sequence impedances are uncoupled in case of symmetrical circuit. Accordingly, the problem can be effectively broken down into three separate sequences. So the above equations indicate the symmetrical components of the circuit. So currents of given sequence produce a voltage drop of the same sequence only. So currents same sequence will be there. The sequence impedances are uncoupled in case of symmetrical currents. Accordingly, the problem can be effectively broken down into three-phase systems. Right. So symmetrical components of voltages will have symmetrical component of same phase currents. Also, as per definition of sequence impedances, we have the three sequences. Z0 is equal to zero sequence impedance is equal to voltage, zero sequence voltage by zero sequence current. Z1 is equal to VA1 by IA1, Z2 is equal to VA2 by IA2. So these are the zero, positive, negative sequence impedances. So these are the positive zero sequence, positive sequence, zero negative sequence impedances. Okay. So here from the above result, so we can conclude that for a symmetrical static circuit, so circuit is static circuit. So like that, the transformers are fully transferred transmission lines. Transformer is static device. So we are applying these equations to the static device. The positive sequence impedance is the same as the negative sequence impedance. Positive sequence impedance and negative sequence impedances are same. The zero sequence impedance is much larger than the positive sequence or negative sequence impedances. So uh, in, uh, in the absence of neutral, so In is equal to infinite. Absence means they are not connected neutral wire. So Zn is equal to infinite. So therefore Z0 is equal to zero sequence is equal to infinite. So hence In0 is equal to 0. So current flowing in the zero sequence impedance is equal to 0. Okay. So here, so what we can conclude, the positive sequence impedance are the same as the negative sequence impedance. Zero sequence impedance is much larger than positive and negative sequence impedance. Zn is equal to zero sequence impedance, that is equal to infinite. Okay. So in next video, so we will see about sequence networks of power system elements, sequence impedances and networks of synchronous generator. Okay. Thank you everyone.